Hey guys, and welcome to the new channel. If you came here from the AFK Arena channel, basically this one, I'm just going to do like daily uploads on progression of the beta for AFK Journey, and then I will play the game over here when it's launched. So if you want to sub up to this channel and keep in track with what's going on in this game, do so. I just figured, you know, I want to put out just a bunch of videos just showcasing stuff. Some of them won't have too much of a point to them, just so people can get a good feel of what's happening in this beta, and I didn't want to flood the other channel with those videos. So we are here on the new channel, so welcome. But in this one, over on the other channel, I did my sort of impressions from the account that I was playing, and I wanted to just go through and do a playthrough of an account from the start, look at the first, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, go through, get to tutorial summon, just to let you guys see what's in it at the moment, keeping in mind this is a beta for the game. Now this is, at the moment, the tentative name is AFK 2 Journey. I think they should drop the 2 and just call it AFK Journey. It sounds much cleaner, it loses that connotation of being the 2.0 version of AFK Arena. And what it is essentially, it's like sort of like it's more of a traditional JRPG type feel where you roam around, more of a fixed land. It's not like an open world or anything like that. And you know, you battle enemies in auto battle type combat. It's like hex, we'll get into it in a sec obviously, but it's like hex type grid type combat where you put your characters down, but then when you use their abilities, you can aim them and stuff like that. So there's a bit more to it. So we'll go through it. Like I said, you'll get a feel throughout these videos on this channel of what is going on. So first of all, when we go into customization, you can choose a male or female. Once again, we're early on in the beta. So this is the type of thing that I think we'll just turn the volume down for now. I don't know if there's anything copywritten or anything like that. So we'll play it safe, but it's the kind of one where I feel like this is the type of thing in the customization and stuff will get developed. Now, Lilith, when they did Dislight, I played the early beta that came out like a year before the game, and it feels a lot like that. You know, there's a lot of just optimization that has to happen. Some things feel a little bit clunky, but besides that, the game as a whole feels pretty solid. So let's jump in here. Like I said, I feel like customization will get greater. You can choose whatever you want, male or female, and then you can choose like different hairstyles, different colors and stuff like that. You can go along and choose what you want. You can choose your skin color as well, and you can go ahead and choose your eye color. So that's all the customization that we do have at the moment, but you know, at least it's something. Like I said, I feel like this is something that will evolve along the time as time goes on. Now you can choose a name. My other account has Vulcan. Let's see if you can do it multiple times. If not, we'll do successfully saved. Get the same name twice. Okay, so there you go. This is me jumping into the game. So this is the early tutorial. I'll skip all the cutscenes and stuff. I don't like to spoil all that stuff and force people to watch it. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys the early game flow, get through to the tutorial summon, show you guys some of that stuff, and take a look. So sometimes the loading screens are long. Also, keep in mind, I am playing this on an emulator, so it's probably going to be a bit more laggy. Yeah, emulators, the phone, really smooth, especially once you max out graphics, max out frames. The phone runs pretty smooth, a few little clunky bits here and there, but in general, on the phone, it works really well. We are on a 64-bit emulator over on Nox at the moment with this one. So yeah, and also I did widen it, so if things look like they're not framed in the game properly, I widened the screen to the width that I play AFK Arena on to see if it works. I will try it in full landscape eventually as well, and see how that goes, but at the moment this is the way we are going to play it. And as you can see, you get quests, and then you can, if you tap the, wait, let's go to settings, look at, because the frame rate starts at low on settings, so setting the frame rate really helps. So if we go over here to settings, where's frame rates? Others, quality, ooh, high, yes, high, bloom effects, why not, very high, thank you very much. Environmental details, very high. Surely the emulator can help it, unless it just has really bad, you know, syncing to the emulator. Yeah, the device is under. Okay, so this, I don't know. Emulators just suck. I really wish every game would make a PC client, but hey, it is what it is. But on my phone, like max settings, fine, works really well. So let's see how this goes. Loading. Let's go and let's see. Okay. Yeah, so a little bit of lag, that's just emulator lag. As you can see, this is the type of thing you roam around. If you click the bottom half and move, it will move your character. If you click the top half and move, it'll let you like browse around the map. You can zoom out a little bit if you want. to get a better look at it, and then you can zoom out to a certain point where you're going to stop being able to see things so clearly, and then it just goes into the map view, which I find that to be pretty cool at this stage. So let's just zoom back in about there. Oh, that's too far out. Let's go up a couple more. Yeah, about there looks pretty good. So now we're going to just charge over here, and we'll hopefully get a look at some combat. Like I said, emulator just struggles a bit, so take that with a grain of salt. The emulator, it is what it is. You get random bits of loot around the area, which is going to give you gold. I think I found about 20 summons in the first few hours of play, so it's not too bad on that sort of thing. Like some of these random loots and chests give you summons as well along the way. Give you some diamonds, some gold, some stuff like that. All right, so here we go. Here's our first little bit of combat. We're going to go in here and hit combat. Dude, I got to change the settings for optimization. This is not the greatest optimization of an emulator. I apologize. But it beats having my phone, which my phone's like a tall, really tall, skinny phone. And like, it's about half the size of this. So we didn't want to do that. So as you can see, we got the hex grid on this one. We're going to drag it back there. Let's go put, you know, obviously I think he's a warrior. Yeah, he's a warrior, I'm pretty sure. You know, we'll let him take damage. We'll put our mage in the back. Let's go battle. And let's see. I actually like this dude. I like his ability and stuff like that. So let's go like this. And then we can choose where we make him use his ability. So this is what I like about it. We can like go, okay, we're going to use his ult, but he's going to hit everyone in the area, so you can really choose your hexes. You can make him attack enemies further back. He can snipe back row with his ultimate, all that sort of stuff. So I like that sort of integration that they've got. So you can put it on auto. You can put ×2 speed on as well. We're going to put it back on 1x speed. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to adjust the settings down just a little bit, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so there you go. On still image, you can tell it doesn't look as clear. Like the trees don't have all the details. That's purely because we're on an emulator and I'm trying to make it work. Emulators always struggle for me with these types of games. I don't know why. It's really frustrating, but emulators they're just not up to scratch. They just don't make them the way they used to. But at least this way, you know, hopefully we can get through battles without it lagging too hard, and we can show you guys some more of the gameplay throughout these next. When's the beta on? It's on for like 2 weeks, I think. So we'll get a bit of a grind going. So let's jump here. So once again, I've got it off of I'll leave it off of auto, and we'll just manually place a couple of these abilities. We'll just take a look. So here we go. We can use him. As you can see, we can sort of hit them all if we went here. I'm just going to leave one of them open and not hit him so that we can use the other ult and just make sure we don't kill them all too quick, which we would have, which is perfect. So now we're going to use her ult, and as you can see, she's got a directional one where you can go in any direction from her center position. And if you click, it's going to show you like a wider channel, and that channel is where her ability is going to go. And there we go. She's going to use her animation. Still lagging a little bit with his emulator, but as you can see, we get the nice little dolphins going through. Reminds me of Cirrus from AFK Arena with his waves, but you know, a little bit different. So that is that. And like I said, this obviously has some AFK Arena characters and some characters not from the game as well. So let's go here. We get a chest. Once again, we get some more experience and stuff like that. We can go here, pick the bushes, and you'll normally see just the sparkly things when you can actually loot something. So let's jump back over here, and we'll crawl through. Another enemy. And this is the general feel. So it's like, obviously a lot of people are going to compare it to AFK Arena. It does have that very much, a lot of the core systems, but the gearing system I like a lot more. You know, it's very early days, so you can't really say for certain what things are going to be better and different. But at the moment, it feels different enough. I do like the combat. I feel like this is more of a active play game where I feel like you're going to get a lot more out of playing this game manually and using your abilities properly. And it feels that one step up in idle. It's like, it's not full idle like AFK Arena. It's just got a bit more manual that's going to be involved if you want to, but you can still play it perfectly on auto if you want to as well. You just probably won't be able to progress as well. Once again, apologies on the emulator being an absolute prick, but these things happen. So here we go. gear. So warrior equipment. So this is what I really like. This is class equipment. So if we go to equipment wall, it's going to take us over here. So if we go back here, you can see we've got all the different class equipments, and like I really love that you're just going to equip all the slots, and then all of those class get those basically get the gear equipped. So it's a pretty cool feature. I do like it. I'm keen to see how it evolves as we get further into the game, but I'll definitely keep an eye on that as something that I'm really keen to look forward to. We can hit these. We've got little puzzles and stuff like that as well. Sometimes there's boulders you can move, all that different sort of stuff. So let's go back around. You can also just tap them and then hit the boot, and it'll make you path to it if it lets me. Path blocked. Okay, so sometimes it's a little bit buggy, whereas now that I'm out of there, it should be able to let me no, okay, it's path. I lie. You've just always got to run there. Oh wait, there was a dude there. That's why. There's a dude that I had to combat, so I don't think it lets you go if there's a dude in the way of combat. So let's keep going. This one has the barrel, so we can hit this barrel and just explode them. And then boom, like instant damage. Happy days. This dude just gonna shred everyone. Boom, nice. Dolphins? Didn't have time for dolphins. Okay, sweet. I'll try and get a different emulator maybe. I'm not sure. I try things on Nox, BlueStacks, LD Player, Mumu. They're all just really lacking lately, the emulators. It's very sad. Maybe I just got to get like a tablet. Then we can just play off of tablets. So let's keep going here. We're going to get into a little bit of story here. We pick up little Chippy. I need Chippy. We'll skip that as well. Don't want to spoil that, especially like a lot of the cutscenes don't feel like they're a bit clunky. They're not quite finished, all that sort of stuff. And like all that flashing, like the stuff that looks like just bad quality, that is once again due to the emulator, because the emulator is having a really rough time. What I might do is I might skip all the extra stuff. We might just make a bit of a beeline for the yeah, let's just make a bit of a beeline for the tavern so we can get to our first summons, show you that on this account and stuff like that. So let's keep going. Yes, we'll put you in little hamster dude thing. Yep, blow that up, get them, nice. There's other things as well, like there's a lot of cool things that come along. He rides his other little hamster dudes. Once again, we're lagging out a little bit too hard at the moment. Dude, I just cannot find an emulator that works. Maybe it's my PC. Maybe it's the virtual machine on my PC that you have to activate. But there you go. Look at that. Didn't even have to do anything. Look, everything just snowballs, and we get the W. Okay, rip my PC, rip the emulators. Maybe I'll just have to use my phone on a narrow screen. But hey, that is that one. Loading up again. Get that. Thank you. All right, let's keep going. Now this is going to be a boss which we'll get absolutely spanked by. So this is where I'm going to have to upgrade a little bit. I got spanked by him on my other account. So give me a sec. We'll upgrade some gear. All right. Give you some levels first of all, because you're pseudo tanking as well. Upgrade to 11. Once again, we have the limit breaking. You get different skills as you go. We'll do another video where we look more in depth at skills and stuff like that. Let's go with you. Yes. If we can get you to 11 as well, we should be fine. Can't get you to 11, but that should do. Put our other equipment in. We got the mage equipment, quick equip. Once again, I really like the whole gearing, quick equip, all that sort of stuff. All right, next one. Let's go back here. Tanks. Yoink. All right. We should be good to beat this guy now. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't get spanked. Let's run to him. As you can see, you can just tap and run if you want to. Loading. Okay. Defeat the boss. So on boss stages, you just have to kill the boss. You don't have to worry about the ads. So sometimes just rushing the boss is the way to go, which is basically this stage. It's the only given way to do it. You can't really go anywhere else except the boss. And as you can see, we put the levels in. We can clap him. The hamster knight dude. What's he remind me of? I can't even remember what he reminds me of. Let me know if you know what he reminds you of. I can't think of it. I feel like it's something in a game, but I can't remember. So there we go. That's like the first chapter's boss if you're trying to compare it to AFK Arena. So now once we defeat him, we're going to go through this. We're going to get another little hamster person on it. Oh no, we got to beat this. So we got our summon. Now we do this one. Challenge, yes, okay. And then we'll unlock summons. We'll pop a summon, and that's probably where we'll cap the video for the early stage of the game. So that's it. We should be fine. I don't think there should be any issues here. Actually, they're doing a fair bit of damage to us. Okay, we got healed. Ah, that's right. It's a tutorial. So the cool thing is, you're the little, like, the main dude, but these guys are, like, your army, and, like, you actually get passive abilities as well. And this is where we get the first passive, which is a heal. Like, once an ally drops below 50%, they get healed. I think, like, 3 allies get healed. You can only use it once, but it's quite handy. Let's go. Waves. Happy days. This is our victory screen. Once again, this all looks so much crisper on my phone. Apologies for the... maybe the next video, maybe tomorrow's video, I'll get my capture card up and we'll just do it from my phone. Even though it'll be narrow, at least it'll be somewhat clean looking, hopefully. Alright, let's skip this. We pick up a little heal. I don't know if she's a healer or mate. Yeah, she's a support. Support is a little wizardy chick thing. Hamster. Whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we gotta do a couple more battles and then we get to the town. Then we can do the summons. Not... Oh, wait. No, I believe there should be summons in the mail as well, so we should get a temple as well. So that'd be alright. It's just... And then what do we got? High wall can block movement. Cannot be destroyed. Most characters... Yeah, so like, you get different obstacles. Some places will have... Battles will have walls in them. All that different sort of stuff. To you know... Just screw with you. So let's go here. Once again, stupid emulators doing their thing. Let's do that. Just about blew up our hamster dude, but you know, it's a sacrifice that we just had to make. So we choose him, and then we can do it there, and then we should kill everything. Oh, we didn't get the kill. Alright, sweet. Victories. And I just find that like some of the backgrounds and stuff, some of the characters just get washed out of the backgrounds. So hopefully they can sort that out a little bit. It's not a big issue, but it's like one of those things that they'll just fine tune over time. Because a lot of the times it just feels like, especially when you're just looking at the character pages themselves, that the characters just get washed out a little bit too much for my liking. That's sweet. There we go. Pew pew pew. Oh wait, I've got auto off. Let's put it back on. That's better. Waves. Woo! Dolphins. Alright, alright. Alright, let's go up here. I should keybind that stuff. So I could do the old WASD on it. Yeah, let's skip that. Okay, here we go. So now we've unlocked the tavern, or the little town with the noble tavern inside it. It's like a house. It's got the tavern. It's got all the AFK Arena stuff you'd expect to see. But let's go in here. Changing room. We can customize our like main person, like us, ourselves, if it lets me. Once again, stupid emulators. Stupid emulators. Back in a sec. No, okay, it loaded. Okay, we might not have to go into the change room. Can I go into the mail? I really don't want to go into the change room, so I'd rather just take the mail. Sweet. Read all, thank you. We got 10 summons? Yes. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to get to. All right. The actual summon animation is not bad. It's probably going to look bad on the emulator, but let's jump in and see. So Noble Tavern, yep, okay, we're jumping in there. Yep, skip. Just let me at it. Dolly, there she is. Our girl Dolly, she's still there. She's still serving them beers. She works hard. She deserves everything she gets. Okay, come on. Come on. You can do it. Ooh, yeah, the Muriel legs. Get around it. I hope Muriel's really good in this one. I really do. I don't have her yet. I hope she's really good. So we're going to do our one recruit. I got Brutus on this one last time. I don't believe it's a fixed character. I could be wrong. Let's see who we get. It'll be a purple. There it is, the purple. We got Lucius this time. Nice. Okay. So I don't have Lucius on the other one yet. I'd love to get a Muriel in this. Then I can use Lucius Muriel, like old school AFK Arena meta. Let's get around it. Okay, recruit 10. You can get yellows. So there are the yellow ones with like a 2.7% chance. And they're like the rarer ones. Okay, so we didn't get any yellows, but we did get a decent amount of purples. So I believe the yellows are like AFK Arena's purples and the purples are like AFK Arena's blues. That's how I think it is, but I don't think it's exactly like that. Like I think there's more functionality, and then with all the extra the extra like dumpster summons, you get like acorn coins which you can use to buy specific characters. But the amount of acorn coins you get depends on whether it was like a blue or a green pool. So we got Eddie. What else do we got? We did get a few purples. There we go. We got Muriel. Okay, because I didn't have Muriel before. Physics a bit janky, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go next. I didn't have Merrin yet either. Honestly, a little bit disappointed they didn't just put Gwyneth in there for my Archer. Would have made me very happy, but we will take Merrin. I'm actually really liking this account. I'm probably going to spend more time in this account because... yes, I am definitely liking this. And we got a dupe for Lucius. Okay, so we got a dupe to get him to Elite Plus. And we got... is that just Aowen? Or is it Haywin? Like I know Aowen's a name that's in a lot of stuff, but I've never looked at how to spell it. So, you know, she's a little healer. Honestly, not a bad temple. Not as bad temple with all those elites. But I think elites, like I said, are a bit like rares, but more valuable. I think they've tried to get rid of the useless characters, because if we go over here and we look at... So like I said, probability, you've got epic heroes as well. We've got elite and then epic. Epic is 2.7. Elite is 25. Maybe elites are useless. I don't know. I'll have to play more to actually figure that out. But yes, I feel like it's not going to be a direct correlation to the way AFK Arena works. I think the epics and elites will both have uses into the end game, because they can both get to mythic tier from what I was seeing, and they only get displayed as mythic tier. So if we go to Resonating Hall, let's go here. Loading. Okay, so I don't really care. We don't need to do that. We don't need to swap them out. Okay, we'll swap you out. Okay. And then we'll swap you out as well. Confirm. Well, we're here now. We may as well. I think we'll use this team, because then we got the full Light Bearers team. We got a tank. We got a mage. We got a mage. We got a range DPS. We got a melee DPS. We're missing heals, but you know, heals are overrated a lot of the time, in my opinion. Screw heals. Okay, so when we go here to heroes. So as you can see, like, you've got some of these guys that you can see they go to mythic. So this is like showing you what I think is the max ascension in the game at the moment. So it looks like these guys go to mythic. We got Eron there. We got Rowan. We got this guy, which is Bo, who I actually have. We got Seth, who looks savage. We got Daka and Waka, which is really cool. I like 2 units in a unit. Always makes me happy. We got Lilana. I'm curious on her lore. I'm always curious on Grade 1 lore. This guy, Igor, is an absolute savage. Like, check him out. Wait, can we get him to do stuff? Yeah. Like, he's got the sword through his neck. Like, dude's crazy. I really do like Igor. I want to get Igor. Then we got Haywin. So yeah. So now we're back into the purple characters. I know Leica's purple because I've pulled her. We got Arden, but they all say mythic. So I believe that. Oh wait, level 200. Yeah, and they all say level 200. So I believe that they're all going to be usable to that level. It's just that the other ones are going to be, you know, a bit better. And then we go down to like these two, which are like the only 2 little guys, and I believe they don't have the level 200 thing. If we go down here, level 200, so they can go to level 200 as well, but they just have lower power, much lower power. So all these guys from the epic and elites all have really similar power levels. So I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'll keep looking into it and figure it out. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling here. That is the look at the early game of it. Once again, apologies for the quality on the emulators. It is what it is. I'll see what I do and try and maybe I'll try and force landscape on my phone and see if it like gets wider and we can get a good look at things. We'll figure it out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.